this top is not the best. Whilst Rory is down for a nap, I thought I would do this video and talk about 1-minute habits that will improve your life. The fact that these habits are 1 minute are so convenient. These are habits that I have picked up along the way, and I wanted to share them with you in case. So the first one that I want to talk about is keeping your area clean and organized. The saying messy home creates a messy mind couldn't be more accurate if it tried. Yeah, get in the habits of just, doing the dishes once you're finished with them, or tidying up the little bits and bobs that seem to accumulate in your house, tidying up Rory's toys, and it just alleviates that mental load. Like, if it takes you 5 minutes now, just do it, because then your brain doesn't need to think about it anymore. And like, if you're a mama, get your kids involved in this. Rory is about he's about 14 months old, and he loves to help me tidy up. Like this morning, he was helping me put the washing on here. Every time before we go down for a nap or go to bed, I will be like, right, time to tidy up our toys before bedtime. And he will go and tidy up his toys. Obviously, I'm helping him. He is a 1-year-old. He can't do it on his own, but I'm there to help, and he does it because I think it's important for kids to learn that tidying up is not just mama or dada's job. We all live in this house. It is all of our responsibilities to take care of that house. I advise you, if you have kids, especially little kids, I feel like it's easier to kind of get them started young so they're used to it when they're older and it's not a big fight when they're older. But young kids, just get it started. They love putting things in boxes and baskets. They love handing you things. Take it to your advantage. So yeah, it gets messy. Daily life gets messy. My home is lived in. There's washing here, there's freaking dishes drying. I think messy and lived in are two completely things. We need to kind of get out of this Pinterest, Instagram perfect image that people online like to create. A home for 90% of people is lived in. There's stuff everywhere. That a little bit went on a side tangent, but yeah, me and Fraser, we both try to keep on top of stuff. We do deep cleans of areas. Like, Fraser's the king of the deep clean, to be honest. But because we're doing like our quick minute tidies of each area throughout our day, it means those deep cleans aren't actually too bad, and we can really focus on the deep cleans. So yeah, that's my first habit for you. We have actually just come back from a holiday, so these flowers are dead. Went to the shops and they didn't have any nice flowers to replace them, so we're gonna go flowerless for this video, because this is sad. This is really sad. Yeah, my next point is to say nice things to yourself as often as you can. I find this is a bit of a struggle for me because my life is so much on autopilot. Oh, there's a cat. My neighbour's cat is literally sitting right there. Oh my god, hang on. Look at her. I'm trying to get her attention. Hello. Okay, I'll leave you alone. You're chilling. They can watch me film. Anyways, yeah, it's so hard for me to talk nice to myself because I'm on autopilot so much on my day. Like, having a kid, your day just goes by so fast. I just forget to say nice things to myself. I can go weeks without even thinking, you're doing a good job, you're doing good, or you look great today, or good job for feeling good. And I feel like that's something we need to be better at. We're so critical of ourselves more than we are non-critical, whatever the opposite word of critical is. We just need to say, you're doing great. You're doing great. I'm talking to myself in the mirror. You're doing great. How can we expect other people in our lives to compliment us and to make us feel good if we're not even doing it to ourselves? A little bit hypocritical to be thinking, why is my boyfriend not complimenting me when you're not even doing it to yourself? When it comes to actually having to talk to yourself, it can be a bit weird. Like, you're thinking, what am I doing? Why am I doing this right now? I'm just talking to myself in the mirror. You don't have to talk to yourself in the mirror. You could journal. You could write affirmations to yourself. You need to do it. We need to get into the habit of doing it, guys. So another habit that I like to do is write myself lists. Lists are so good. You can't change my mind about that. They're so underrated they're underrated. On a side note, look how freaking cute. Rory loves being outside, so I got him a puddle sit. He's had a puddle sit for ages because of our walks. I recently got him a willy bit, so we went on holiday, so he'd actually go on walks, and he loves them to the point where if he's not outside, he's cranky. So it's what it is. But yeah, make yourself lists. I feel like if we have lists, not massive ones either, by the way, I'm talking about 5 maximum of things you want to do in the day. And they don't have to be like, I've got to do the dishes, I've got to do my washing, I've got to make the bed, I've got to change it. Not that. You could be like, today I'm going to get myself a coffee, or today I'm going to go to the shop that I've wanted to go to for a while, or I'm going to go get myself a book. It doesn't have to be like chores on your to-do lists, by the way. It can be fun things, but it's just making sure that you're actually doing them. At the end of the day, you can be like, oh my God, look at the stuff I've actually managed to do. And it's a good boost in your confidence and in yourself that you're actually productive and able to do things. And then on the occasion, obviously, when we have the bigger tasks to do, I will also add that. And if I've got a big task to do on that day, the other tasks, like little tasks, I won't have as many. I won't give myself as many, like 2 little tasks and then 1 big one, just because you don't want to burn yourself out. Right, lists, they're great. Okay. My next point is have a relaxing skincare routine, or like a relaxing routine at the end of the day. Okay, that's a bit more than 1 minute, I've just realized. It could be 1 minute if all you do is water and brush your teeth. I love the idea of like closing down the house for the day, and that includes myself. Now, as soon as I get into my Jimmy Jams and I take off my makeup, I feel like, okay, you are done. Obviously, I'm not done. If Rory wakes up in the middle of the night, I'll have to do stuff, obviously. Figure out what that is for you. It can be like closing down, putting in some music and doing a last bit of tidying. It can be just watching your favorite TV show. We get the idea. And I will work so hard to make sure that whilst Rory is awake, I am doing everything that I can to make sure that this is as relaxing as possible. Like doing the other habits that I've talked about in this video, like making sure it's tidy. I tidy up throughout the day, so I'm not having to do it all at night time. As soon as 10, 10:15 or 10:30 arrives, I'm in bed. I like to also make sure that I read whilst in bed. That's my reading time. Before I go to sleep, I like to try my utmost hardest to make sure that I get that time to relax. So the last point is to stop and breathe. To have moments where you're not looking at your phone, you're not doing anything, you're just breathing. Eyes closed, eyes open. You gotta stop for a minute, because life is so fast paced. As adults, you don't stop. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what field of work you're doing, whether you're a parent, whether you're looking after somebody, it feels like it never ends. And that's why I think it's important to just sit and breathe. I am worried about how the world is turning and changing, and I feel like not for the best. There's some bits that are really good, obviously. Sometimes I wish I could just get transported back in time to where you would only know about your area. I don't think humans are made to know what is going on all the time around the world. And it gets a wee bit overwhelming. Again, that's why I like to breathe. Yeah, anyway, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little informative chit chat that I had for you this week. Thank you for the last video though, guys. My goodness, there's so many new faces. I should have said this at the beginning of the video. My last video is doing so well, so thank you guys. And thank you for the new people that subscribed. I know this is probably a completely different video to what you came here for, but this is what we're doing on this channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you are new here, remember to subscribe and hit the like button down below. I'm going to continue doing this washing. And whilst I do that, I will leave you 2 videos in case you are not done watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!